floor. That breeze feels nice. It's pretty hot today. I'm surprised. No shot. Pretty surprised, but yeah. So we had to charge the phone, so we went and did a little tractoring, pushing dirt around, pushing trees and sticks. Pretty fun. Yeah, mostly just removed lots of wood from around the cabin and brought it way out into our pile, except. And then we pull the floor up and have a bunch of new old wood that needs to go. But you can see where the shower was here, toilet was here, sink, kitchen, sink, whatever was right there. And I don't know. That's why I have my sledgehammer over there to hold it open. So you can see that we've got these like 4 pillars here, in underneath, which I think it was a great idea for. He's got some nice thick wood there too. I haven't seen that before. So he's got some. Looks like he put down some cement and then put a post and then to hold that up. Looks like he's got one over here to the builder. It's all handmade though. And then he's got one big joist running all the way through the middle. And then all the rest is, I'm surprised he made all of these joists. He cut them up and went every other thing. There. Which I don't know why he did that, other than maybe they couldn't find the right size. Maybe it's, yeah, okay. So maybe it's 8 foot here, and then 8 foot there, and then he took the third 8 foot and put 4 foot here, 4 feet there, and offset them. That makes sense. Okay. And so that's good. Good to know. But he's built it up quite a ways, which maybe I'll have to do. I was hoping to do it out of 2x6s instead of 2x4s, and then place them, closer together, not as wide on center. But yeah, you can see all the old stuff. He's got pipe glue and everything, because all the pipes, go down there, but I've cut it open so that, because I pulled the things up. And it goes down there and then outside. There's also a hole over here, but it's capped off on the outside, so there's no use for it. Maybe for drainage. Actually, that makes sense, because he's got it super, secured on the outside, but it's just full of holes, so nothing can really come in except for bugs. Except for, oh, sorry, Pickles. Something to sit on. Yeah, actually, I can show you here. You can see it opening up. So yeah, so that makes sense. So if it was a drain, super thirsty. See, Pickles will jump across this when he wants to get out, but not, coming in, he just stops there. Come. I had to pick him up last time. All right, come. You can take. You don't want to? Okay. Come. All right, so I decided I'll use this floor piece to hold these, because I'm going to be using air, and so I'll need the generator and stuff to do my nail gun and everything. So yeah, you can do it. Come, you can come. All right. He was crying at the door, at the front door, this just like a minute ago. He's like, I can't walk on the floor anymore. But yeah, it was the same when I redid the deck. I pulled up that floor and he was so used to using it. Okay. He was so used to using it that when I pulled up, I had a bunch of, because it was only this wide, you know, and it was like all old. So like I started the stuff here and then I went ahead and chopped it up. Once it was chopped up, he couldn't walk on it because he was used to running back and forth and around into the house. Oh, there you go. And yeah, he was sad about it. So, all right, well, I think that's it. Looks like we've got some kind of cave in. It's supposed to be a way that air can get in, but it's there were, you know, things getting in there like mice and stuff. And yeah, I didn't see. So looks pretty good from out here. It's just not bad, but from in there, it's a cluster chuck. Yeah, so he's got also like some conduits running in and out, but they're, you know, they don't go anywhere. I think maybe because he was planning on, you know, doing some, he's got a big pipe with little pipes in it. And then, yeah, so I've got to double check all the stuff though to make sure that there's no, ugh, I'm gonna drop down in there. I was gonna, yeah, you just did a bad job of doing the cement. Looks like maybe somebody went back and, yeah, because I remember seeing this stuff when I was pulling those things off the walls. That thinking that somebody just went back and redid it and then just did a bad job. So I've been considering what to do about this wall, because I thought, you know, I thought it was really kind of cool and pretty charming, whatever, earthy, but it's crumbly. So I've constantly got little crumbles all over the floor. So the first thing I was gonna do was paint it with that sealant, you know, it's just like a clear sealant. But I don't know that I mean that'll hold it from, you know, from getting chipped and stuff. But I am kind of thinking about well, the second thing I was thinking was do a half wall wainscoting. Fly bugging me. Come on, you can do it. Okay, come. God, good boy. He just needed me to spot him while he did it. Anyway, yeah. So you can see the damage on the floors though, because like right here is super. You know, it's the main one that they used to use, you know, like, because it's right by the door. So like it's just a bad, loose, squishy, just pretty bad. The rest of it feels actually pretty nice. So with all the water damage that came from the roof, from the old cabin, it was, you know, I think that was part of it. And then there was, you know, also by the back door, which they had changed to go into that other room, but the other room was just complete shit. and just water draining down into it all the time every time it rained, because it's just so badly damaged. So a little bit here, but not as much. And this is where the other trapdoor was, and so you can see the dynamite box. That's there we go. They're explosives for miners or whatever. I don't know if he just did it for, because it's fun to get the box, but I don't know if he ever had live explosives or whatever, but still I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, so there it is. That's all. So I think I'm gonna go rest and think about this floor more than I have been. Ouch. See, I still got little things sticking up, and without my work boots, go right through my flip-flops. Tetanus. Yeah, so I just have to consider how to do it. Watch more videos. There's not a lot of videos, surprisingly, on how to redo floors in old cabins. There's floor building for sure, but there's not a lot of redo, so I think I'm just gonna have to make it up as I go. I mean, I can see how it's built, and so I can mimic it, and yeah, I think that's pretty much what I'll have to do. All right. Hard day. Okay. I think that's all.